Well, hi everyone and welcome back. Another edition of Gassing On, and thanks for joining us. As of the poll, it was a couple of weeks back now, I've reverted back to doing some more visual elements for our Gassing On and the podcast. So yeah, a little bit different from our previous audio ones, and I hope they've been helpful, certainly for those that are planning their applications and also documents. But unfortunately, the way of the world, documentation is quite a major requirement. So, but I know some of you are more visual, more like the photos, the videos. So we're going to be heading back out on site today and looking at some of the things I really wanted to touch on today was subgrade, ground preparation, and also the protection of membrane after we've done our work and during doing our work. So, well, here we go. Horror picture number one, straight up there. Seeing membranes designed, well, are they designed to have this kind of load placed on them? And we can see here a couple of cement wagons discharging their concrete. But has the designer actually said, yeah, that's fine to do? Is the material strong enough? And as we know in British Standard 8485, the various requirements of the membrane to fulfill the criteria, a lot of the membranes we use today are certainly, less than 1 mil thick, less than 0.75 mil thick. And to withstand these type of loads is quite, it's quite serious, really. So again, designers, have you factored this in? So I think it's time we headed off out to site and let's see what's going on this industrial project. Now, a couple of issues have arisen with, first of all, the guys have described some of the repair work that they're going to get involved with, and we can see some of the repairs that they're going to have to do down here. So yeah, they're going to work on those. My main concern here is the subgrade that they're lining onto. So as we get down close here, we can see that this is on a very, very harsh stone. Now the guys have welded the panels off on the other previous slabs, but that subgrade doesn't comply with your method statement. And I've got serious concerns about, one, the working method that's going to take place here. We can see a laser screed on site ready to work. The minute that touches that, it's going to go straight through it. So that didn't look too clever there, and unfortunately it's a common scenario. We set out our stall to do the best we can. We write our method statements to try and lay down the prerequisites of what we require in installing, and the subgrade is a key part of that. It's great when I go on site and I observe technicians actually doing a subgrade acceptance prior to commencing the work, and here we can see an example of some pretty poor subgrade acceptance. The installer in this instance actually showed the method statement back to the site management team and the ground worker, and well, the result was eventually it looked like this. So as you can see, a marked difference in the subgrade there. It's been rolled, all the heavy stones, larger stones been removed, and it was actually a really nice subgrade to work on. So it's good to get positives like that, but just flicking back to the industrial unit, let's have another look, because things, well, did they get better? Sorry, not so. It's a bit of a horror show today, looking at some of the detailing that's gone on. And believe it or not, this has been verified independently, allegedly. We can't confirm, but also when we look at some of the detailing that's here, well, this is, I'm not putting excessive force on that, but the welds are failing. Well, you can see how dirty they are underneath as well, so that's a worrying factor. And as we scoot round just over here, what have we found? So the laser screed has actually just parked on the edge there, and to top off the catalogue of disasters, the subgrade here, we can see the stone formation is just shocking. Not been rolled, not been levelled, no sand blinding, even the use of a geotextile or any void, anything to protect it, has not been factored in here. So not a good day, not a good day. It certainly wasn't, but every cloud has a silver lining, and when you do encounter environments where geotextiles have been designed in and are actually being used, and I think contractors are aware of the benefits of putting these protection measures in, it's really rewarding to see. And here we've got an example of a technician laying some geotextile prior to putting the membranes in. Really good. I don't think we need to see any more horror stories. Here's another lorry driving on the membrane just for good measure. No, please, let's move on. But this was a nice situation I came across on a site a few years ago, and they're actually appointed another occupation, one of the site team, to go ahead and hoover. And the blinding that they laid down was actually really, really good quality, almost as good as a finished floor, but the membrane was going on top. It was the way the design was incorporated. But this gentleman in front, you can see him here with the wet vacs, cleaning off any puddles, any dust and debris. It was great. So guys, are we looking at incorporating our own notices and information, implementing those method statements to include elements about subgrade, what the preparation expectations are? Is the membrane going to be worked by others appropriately? Is everybody aware of those situations? And ultimately, when we leave site after, we've gone, who's going to police that? Yes, we can have them verified. We can have them checked till the ends of the day. But, who's going to look at after it? After that, is it going to be intact and fit for purpose? So thanks again for joining us on this another gassing on. And again, thanks for all your comments and contributions. Had a few people come across the channel a few weeks ago saying, oh, I've only just discovered you. By all means, tell your friends, give us a share, give us a like. We do it for the good of the industry. Hopefully these are really helpful for you. But also, if you've got a topic you think needs addressing, I pretty much come across everything during my day-to-day activity. Please let me know. Let's see if we can get something out there. Share the knowledge, try and improve the standards. That's great. So thanks again for watching, listening. Keep safe and see you all soon. Bye now.